Hello everyone! So today, on an episode of How to Make That Crypto Cash, we are going to be talking about yield farming. What it is, ways to make money with it, different types of yield farming, a few protocols for mining, and of course, some risks. Let's get started! So yield farming would be the act of holding or lending cryptocurrency assets in order to earn large payments or rewards of extra cryptocurrency. Since more advancements like liquidity mining have been introduced, the use of decentralization finance or DeFi is on the rise. Yield farming became the driving force behind the DeFi industry. Now over $100 billion. Cryptocurrency wallets, DEXs, and decentralized social media platforms are all examples of decentralized applications, or DApps. So it's important to note that yield farming methods require liquidity providers, or LPs, that stake or tie up their own crypto assets in smart contracts. Fees, interest from lenders, or a governance token may all be used as incentives. As a percentage, these returns are referred to as annualized returns, or APY. The value of the returns provided decreases as more investors contribute to the liquidity pool. Yield farming uses DeFi, or decentralized financing, to enhance earnings. A decentralized financing infrastructure allows users to borrow or lend Bitcoin and get crypto in return for their work. Using a DApp, you may lend digital assets, which are then lent to borrowers. Interest rates fluctuate based on the level of demand. You'll be compensated with fresh coins, which increase in value as interest is collected each day. And increasing their yields might be done by farmers using methods that are a little more advanced. Yield farmers, for example, are able to regularly switch between several lending systems to be able to maximize their returns. Now, quickly, let's go over 4 different kinds of yield farming. There is being a liquidity provider, or LP. So 2 coins are required for trading liquidity on a DEX. When exchanging tokens, exchanges impose a low-cost payment to pay liquidity providers. In certain situations, this fee may be paid using tokens from a more recent liquidity pool. Then, there is lending. Holders of crypto coins or tokens can earn interest on loans they make to others by implementing a smart contract. Borrow. Loans for farmers may be secured by a single coin. The borrow cash may then be put to use to grow crops. The farmer is able to maintain their original investment, which has the potential to appreciate in value through time, at the same time as receiving interest on the coins they borrowed. Lastly is staking. It is possible to stake in DeFi using 2 different methods. Proof of stake blockchain, wherein a customer is compensated for their commitment of tokens to the system, the most common version of this practice. This may be done in 2 ways. The first is to use the tokens you earn in order to provide liquidity for an exchange. And due to the fact that they're compensated for providing liquidity in those coins that they might risk in the future and possibly earn 2 times their initial deposit. Now, so by depositing many distinct coins on the platform, one may implement more complex yield farming schemes utilizing smart contracts. The goal of a yield farming strategy is to maximize profits while also keeping an eye on liquidity and security. There is a lot of labor involved in yield farming, since investors have the option of swapping platforms or tokens at any point in time to maximize their returns. Here are 4 amazing DeFi platforms that have great returns on their staked funds. Curve Finance. Customers and various decentralized protocols may trade stablecoins utilizing Curve Finance's innovative market-making algorithm for cheap costs and little slippage. APY for the base may be as much as 10%, while APY for rewards can be above 40%. To put it simply, stablecoin pools are more secure since they don't lose its base value over time. Curve is the largest valued DeFi platform, with a total value of about $19 billion. Curve Finance Network utilizes more money locked up than every competing DeFi platform, which is a fruitful approach for either resellers and the liquidity provider. There are a number of stablecoin pools featuring high APRs on Curve. When it comes to interest rates, Curve doesn't mess around. Its rates range from 1.8% through 33%, and stablecoin pools remain very secure. Curve, like other DEXs, involve the risk of short-term losses with the failure of smart contracts. Also, the Curve coin is called CRV. AVE. So in terms of stablecoin yield farming, Aave is among the best known platforms with more than $15 billion in assets locked, including the market value of more than $3.5 billion. Aave is the native token of Aave as well. Tokens like this one encourage network use by offering discounts on fees and a voice in network governance. A lot of liquidity pools operate together in yield farming, which is frequent, with an APY of 6.98% on deposits and a borrowing APY of 9.69%. The Gemini dollar is the highest paying stablecoin on Aave. Aave has a decentralized loan and borrow protocol that allows users to borrow assets and receive interest charges on lending in the form of the Aave, formerly Lend token. PancakeSwap. BEP20 tokens may be traded on PancakeSwap, and when using PancakeSwap, customers may trade versus a liquidity pool using an automatic market maker or AMM model. Lottery, team combat, and NFT trinkets are all included in the game's gamification components. APYs may reach 400% or more. PancakeSwap uses the Binance Smart Chain network. Additional gamification-related elements are also included. Even a gambling game in which users anticipate the upcoming pricing of Binance Coin or BNB is accessible on PancakeSwap's exchange. Interest-earning staking pools and non-fungible tokens or NFTs as well. Risks like smart contract failure and price volatility are the same for PancakeSwap, and due to their low value, many coins in PancakeSwap pools might lose value at any time. But with its own token, Cake, PancakeSwap lets users vote on the platform's future and use the token to make purchases. Uniswap. With Uniswap, users may swap practically each ERC20 token pair directly between themselves, without the need for a middleman. Liquidity providers are compensated with a share of transaction fees and the UNI governance token, but they have to stake two sides in the liquidity pool equally. More than 200 integrations have been added to the Uniswap v3 protocol ecosystem since its first release. But Uniswap is a popular platform because of its ease of use, useful in high-yield agriculture systems. UNI, Uniswap's native DAO coin, is available on the market. Now to go over a few important risks. Investors need to be mindful of the dangers associated with risk farming before getting involved. DeFi yield farming is no stranger to scams, hacks, and losses caused by volatility. To get started with DeFi, the first step is to choose the most reliable and proven platforms. For both the borrower and the lender, yield farming is a very risky endeavor. In order to make it viable, a large amount of money must be invested in Ethereum gas costs. When markets are turbulent, users face additional dangers such as a short-term decrease in value and escalation. CoinMarketCap also follows the prices of the most popular yield farming tokens. Due to probable flaws in the protocol's smart contracts, yield farming is vulnerable to hacking and fraud. One of the most popular new meme tokens is themed on animals and fruits and promises to repay hundreds of dollars in APY. Considerable caution should be used while dealing with these protocols, since their code is mostly unchecked and the results are vulnerable. Rug-pulling scams are common in several of those liquidity pools, in which the creators take all of the pool's cash and flee with the money, and most of the time, DeFi losses are irreversible because of the immutability of the blockchain. As a result, it is strongly recommended that you thoroughly understand the hazards with yield farming and continue to do more research. But the good stuff is, if you don't want to keep your crypto inside the wallet, you may earn more of it by harvesting its yields. Earnings for yield farmers might come in the form of transaction fees, token awards, interest, and increases in price. And because you don't have to buy costly mining hardware or pay for energy, yield farming can be a cheaper option. And also, changing different yield farming pools on a regular basis might be profitable, but it necessitates extra gas costs. As a consequence, active management might enhance yield farming more so than staking. But high-yield farmers do things this way in order to maximize their profits. And in the end, yield farming can be more complicated than staking, but it may potentially provide larger profits if one possesses the time, resources, and expertise to handle it properly. Well, I hope you were able to learn something from this video and get some great insight into yield farming. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to find more ways to make that crypto cash. Thank you for watching!